Hey, friends, it's me, Dr. D. So welcome for anyone who's new here. This is going to be really quick. I didn't even set up the ring light and tripod and all that good stuff. It's going to be really quick. I was looking through my notebook and I found an old word that I definitely needed to get on here and release. So that's my bad, y'all. But hey, everyone, I'm Dr. D. If you're new here, subscribe and the bell and all that good stuff. But let's get on into it. So when I was looking through my journal, I found an old word that I actually needed to release. It was back November 16th. But, you know, I was kind of thumbing through. I like to just read through things, make sure I've gotten everything the Lord gave me and shared it with everybody. And so this word is called "You're nearly there, but while you wait." Okay. So God says you are nearly there, but while you wait. And so it was a while ago when God had me in the book of Numbers. And so it was Numbers 11 verses 4 through 35. And the kind of caption in the Bible does not sound very pleasant. It's the grave of the craving. And so essentially, if you go back and read that scripture, it's talking about how the Israelites were wandering in the wilderness to the promised land that God had promised them. And while they were on their way, they decided they were sick of manna and they wanted some meat. And so God sent quail. And the story ends in a way that is not super joyful. But there was a few messages that God reminded me of while I was reading that. And I think part of that had to do with my own season, right? Most of us know that when God's speaking to us, he usually does so to us first, right? Before we release anything to anyone, he deals with us and our stuff. So at that point in my life, I was getting pretty frustrated with just feeling like things were stagnant. Like, God, I know you promised me certain things. I know you're moving me certain places. I don't see where anything is shifting in the natural. I'm frustrated. I'm annoyed. I'm pouting, whatever the case may be, right? So, yeah, God was dealing with me. And so if you go back and read the scripture, there's a few things I'm going to pull out, and then I'm going to let you get on with your day. But in case this is a place where you find yourself, where you're like, God, I know you promised me these things. I know that I'm headed somewhere quickly. I know that you've got something for me, but I don't see any movement and I'm getting frustrated. There's a few things to pull out from here. One, it's very important during this time that we stay connected to God's directive on location. So yeah, God could have taken them to the promised land in 11 days. He chose to take 40 years, right? So he had them located and situated where he wanted them for that time and season, for the purpose that he had for them. Now, granted, the Israelites, you can say, well, it's because of their grumbling. It was because of this and that. Even still, God decided to take them to the promised land the way that he decided to take them to the promised land. So he had the final say on the location where they were at. He had the decision on the time that they would stay there, but he made provision for the duration. And so a lot of times what we will forget, especially when we don't like where we are or how long it's taking or whatever the case may be, is that really God has the final say. He has the final say on where he has us. He has the final say on how long he has us there. And he will ultimately make provision for the direction and the journey that he has for us. So take heart and know that God has not forgotten about you. He has not fallen down on the job. He does not need your help to accomplish any of the things that he set out. And be very mindful about the grumbling, the frustration, the upset along the way. It's easy to do as we're human beings. You know what I mean? It's easy to be like, well, God, what's taking so long? Why hasn't this come to pass? What is going on? But today I just wanted to remind you of really, when God is taking you somewhere, he's going to do that in his time. He's going to do it in his location. He'll move you here, move you there, do whatever he's going to do. But no matter what, he's going to make provision. And so instead of focusing on the frustration of, I don't want to be here, this is taking too long, what is going on, focus on God's provision. The fact that he will never leave you or forsake you, the fact that he has got your back, he has got this covered. He does not need you to do anything, including grumble about the way he's choosing to do this. And that he will always be there for you, guiding you and leading you. So if you have been in a place where you've been feeling frustrated, where you have been feeling like, God, what's going on? I know that was me. Like I said, this word is back from November, mid-November. So my apologies on the delay. But yes, if you've been feeling that, take it to God in prayer. He has got you. He's got your back. He knows how he's moving you. And in the meantime, be very mindful to watch how you discount his blessings, how you discount the provision that he currently has for you, and how you get frustrated with him in favor of wanting something else, okay? Because he's going to take you there, but he's going to do it how he needs to. He's God. He's sovereign. So I hope this word blesses you. As always, remember, you've got this because God's got you. I'm here for you if you need me. Check out the links. Let's stay connected, and I will talk to you soon.